First play on our mesh series, we have what we call our base formation, our two backs. Tight end can either be in tight or he can be flexed depending on the call. Our split end reduces his split anywhere from 6 to 8 yards from the tackle, and also that our flanker here, he gives himself plenty of room on the sideline to work his corner route that he will run at 10. We usually are in the shotgun on this particular play. Here we go hit our first read, the deep corner route to the flanker receiver. If you notice, our quarterback, he always takes a 3-step drop in the gun after he puts his heels at 5. Our tight end will set the mesh. Our flanker, or excuse me, our split end will make the mesh happen. Our next set is basically, again, our standard formation that we usually run. However, this time our tight end has been split out into the slot. A lot of times this helps him get off the jam, also creates other opportunities that we may do in the passing game. On this particular play, it's just the base mesh formation. Again, we hit our first read to our flanker on the 10-yard corner route. Again, it's a great play that we like to run down in the red zone area. You can see now our tight end will set the mesh. Our split end, he will make it happen at 6-yard mesh point. Here we run a different formation with motion to our flanker, and this time we tagged a post. Here we line up in a wing set just to give us a little bit different opportunity to get our flanker open. We come out, we saw they were man coverage. Boom, he sticks the post route. Again, you can see on this particular play that the post was cut short. Here we're going to run the mesh out of a one-back set with our tight end in tight again. There's our flanker split in. Our extra receiver comes in the game. We motion the receiver just for deception purposes. Again, we come underneath. We hit the mesh this time to our split end coming across at the 6-yard point where he settled in the open zone. This particular set, we flip our flanker over into what we call a flip formation. Again, he will still run the corner route at 10. Our mesh will take place with our tight end and our split end at a 6-yard point. Again, our read will be to the corner route, to the mesh, to anybody that happens to be in the flat. QB does a nice job here of sticking the ball on the deep corner route to our flanker. You can see this is a great shot. We talked about our protection. We're a base man protection scheme. We get outside blitz. Both backs have to stay in and pick up the blitz. This is a great man beater. Just another modification off of the play, we go to what we call a flop set, where we put our flanker outside of our split end. We will motion him inside, and this time we will tag the play where our split end will run the corner route. And for our QB, it's still exactly the same read. He always reads deep to middle to the back in the flat. This time we hit our split end on the deep corner route. Now we go back to our base formation, standard formation with our tight end split out in the slot. Again, our split end is 6 to 8 yards from the tackle. Now we take our flanker, we motion him all the way across the formation to a flip set. We run the mesh play. Quarterback reads the corner. Here is man coverage. Our receivers keep running. We hit our tight end coming across the middle. However, probably the better throw would have been to our split end coming across. We just didn't get that to happen. Again, versus man coverage, it's awful hard to cover those crossers. Now, again, we go to a tag system. On this particular play, we will run the X or our split end on a post route, and instead we've been sitting this back out in the flat on what we call an arrow or a shoot route, and on this particular time we will tag wheel to the back. Now our QB will read the post to the wheel route to underneath. Good play down around the goal line if you've been hitting this back out in the flat.